What's up, people of YouTube? This is Troller here, bringing you guys my first review video over the Black Ops 3 beta. The Black Ops 3 beta came out for the PlayStation 4 on the 19th. Yeah, 19th. And it went all the way through the 24th, and I really enjoyed playing it, and I completely no-lifed on the beta. This is going to be a really informative video on my opinion of the beta and how I think that it played and felt in the game in general. Now, keep in mind, this is beta. Things are subject to change, which is kind of what the point was of the beta. But I'm going to be talking to you guys about some key things such as movement, connection, specialists, score streaks, things of that nature. So we are going to start this off by talking about movement. So a main concern when everything was announced about this game and things were getting leaked and trailers were getting dropped was the movement. So Advanced Warfare, we all know, was kind of ridiculous. I mean, I personally didn't hate the game, but I didn't really like it all that much either, and so the movement was kind of a factor there for a lot of people. Like, you just had too much movement. You could boost out of the way of anybody shooting at you, or you shooting at somebody that can boost out of your way. You kind of lose that kill. You kind of feel like you got ripped off, and it was really frustrating at times. And even though streaks weren't that good in that game, and you had nothing really to work towards, it was still frustrating to be going on like a 15 kill streak or almost getting a DNA bomb and then somebody boosting out of your line of sight that you emptied half a clip into and you lost a kill. Now, I am happy to say that in Black Ops 3 that is not the case, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard this a million times, but in Black Ops 3 movement is not a factor that is going to hurt you. It's not going to be something that pulls you down. It's not going to be something that steals kills from you. Although, if you know how to use it, it can be helpful at times. But it's like it's a happy medium. Like, I really enjoy it. You don't have to look on rooftops to find enemies because you can't get on the roofs. You don't have to stress out about constantly looking up in any situation. You don't have to kill somebody, instantly look up to see if somebody's boosting over a house to try and kill you. Like, that's just not going to happen. It's literally all right in front of you, left, right, occasionally down, and that's about it. So, let that be a solution to some of your guys' concerns. I hope that you are at ease with that, and I know that I was relieved once I played the game and I realized that it wasn't going to be like Advanced Warfare. Now, with that being said, it does play a little bit slower, but I think I prefer it this way. Alright, so let's talk about connections. So the connections during the beta, granted this is a beta, so I know it's going to change. The connections during the beta were really, really bad at some points. Like, there was like a whole day where I essentially just couldn't even get into a game. And that was stressful, because the beta had came out, and it was the day after the beta came out, and all I wanted to do was play the beta. That's all I wanted to do. And I couldn't get into a game for hours. And when I did get into a game, it was usually like halfway over, and like it would just kick me out, and then I'd have to sit there for 2 more hours before I could get into another game. So connections were a problem. There was tons of issues with lag, like just straight up lag. I only had that issue one time, but I know a lot of other people were. So I'm kind of addressing it here in this video. Somebody from Treyarch hopefully will see this and do something about it. Next up here we have gun balance. I think that gun balance in this game was good for the most part. The weapon that I'm using in the background is the Razorback SMG. Keep that in mind. I just shot somebody from that far away through that window with an SMG. That's kind of a problem. I feel like the SMG category is pretty good in this game, but this one in particular is a little bit ridiculous. The range is super good on the Razorback SMG, and it should really be nerfed just a little bit. It's not like a big issue, but literally the range just needs to be dropped a tad bit, and I think the other SMGs are fine. If anything, the last SMG that you could use in the beta needs to be the damage. I think needs to, not the damage. I don't know what it is, but something about it needs to be increased just a little bit. But for the most part, the SMGs and the assault rifles were all pretty much balanced. But there's one weapon out of the entire beta that I used that I noticed was really, really bad. It was really overpowered, and that was the first LMG that you unlock. It was unreal. So I used it on this map that you're seeing in this gameplay here, and I went like 37-4, 37-3, something like that. I actually have that gameplay saved. I will upload that on another day. But it was so ridiculous, guys, and I think that really needs a really big nerf. And it's cool that LMGs are good, because I think they should be. I think they should be like on par with SMGs and assault rifles. I feel like it shouldn't be your typical what guns you're going to run to in the SMG category and the assault rifle category. The LMG should be up there. It shouldn't be like a a class type like sniper rifles and shotguns are. I feel like it should be something more crucial than what it is, and I'm glad that they're good, but they're too good. Like, I could beat SMGs, I could beat assault rifles. It was too much. I hope it gets nerfed. I didn't see too many people talking about it, so I'm kind of addressing it here. The next thing I want to talk about are these specialists. A lot of people were concerned that these specialists might be overpowered, and David Vonderhaar is a really, really big fan of Destiny. And so, yes, he wanted something similar to Destiny in here, and that only helps the game. I think that the specialists really add a new level of awesomeness to this game. I didn't notice anything that was too overpowered besides, what is it called? Oh, Jacked? Something like that? I don't remember what it was called, but it was the guy who has the hive gun. His specialist was really ridiculous. So if you got shot and you had this specialist, you would go down and you would hit your L1 and R1 buttons, your bumpers, and then you would instantly drop a smoke, your clip would be reloaded, full health, you could stand up, like move out of the way, score streak would stay intact, and you would kill that person. I literally used that for quite a while here, and I thought that it was absolutely unreal. It was way too overpowered. I literally had maybe 5 times where it did not save me, and that's a problem. So that needs to be looked at and changed. Also, there was one other one, the specialist with Spectra, the knife. It's literally Commando for Modern Warfare 2. Now, I'm okay with it just for the fact that you literally can only get like 2, maybe 3 kills with it per time, unless you have like the whole team in front of you. Then maybe you can get the whole team killed, but I really doubt it. And you can earn it quite a few times throughout the game, but like it's okay because it's not constant. Like, you're not constantly going to be able to do that, and it's not really going to frustrate people. But I can see some people complaining about it, so you might want to like drop the range at which you can lunge knife with that thing, because it is a little bit ridiculous. Next up here we have score streaks. Now, Advanced Warfare and Ghost both have really, really bad score streaks. I typically don't go for high score streaks. I like, you know, my UAVs and lightning strikes and predator drones and things like that. So score streaks aren't a big deal to me, but I will tell you guys that the score streaks in this game are really, really good. They are definitely not something to be worried about. Treyarch has done us right. You guys will be enjoying score streaks. Score streaks are now something to be afraid of again in the Call of Duty series. Next up we have maps. The map flow was really good. I enjoyed all of the maps aside from Evac and Combine. I did not enjoy Evac very much. Combine kind of grew on me as the beta went on, but the maps are really good. I enjoyed them a lot. The 3-lane maps are definitely back. The last thing that I have to say here, guys, is about perks. I feel like that they did a really good job on making sure that there was nothing in each category, in each tier of perks that was like, you have to be using this. I think that balanced out really, really well. And I don't think that we're going to be seeing too many people running the same perks over and over and over again. Although there are definitely perks in each category that would be more useful in more situations, I don't think that they are a must-have at any given time. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Let's try and get 5 likes on this video. I would really enjoy that. The video you guys are going to see on screen will be the last video I made, and deuces.